way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Lake Marie? How to get to Lake Marie?
Courage is the choice to act. Step up, step up. Courage can exist with fear. Step up, step up. It's ability and strength to face something that might be challenging, but courage builds our skills to lead and helps us all to succeed. Step up, 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 step up, 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 up. We're back for another episode of The Dog and Leopard Show. It's March, so we're focusing on the character trait, courage. This is a really important trait to practice at any age. Dog, why don't you give our lovely viewers the meaning of courage? Anything for our viewers. Courage is the ability and strength to face something that may be difficult or challenging. This includes those times when it's hard to tell someone we're close to, like a friend, when they are doing something wrong. Exactly. It takes a lot of courage to stand up to others. I know we get worried about how our friends will react, but you need to have courage to tell others when you feel hurt by their words or actions. And if they can't handle you standing up to them, then maybe they're not ready to be a good friend. This is a big topic and one that might be hard for a lot of us to do. We will talk more about it later in our show, but for now, let's read a book about courage to get us in the right mindset. I'm going to call Miss Cindy to help us out with the reading. All right, let's go! Jabari Jumps by Gaia Cornwall. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, up, up. And then they dove down, down, down. Splash! Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kid behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do, Jabari thought and thought. Jabari started to climb up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. Stretching is very important, said his dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and tell myself I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels a little like a surprise. Jabari loved surprises. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Jabari looked up. He began to climb. Up and up and up and up until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. His toes curled around the rough edge. Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees. Then he sprang up off the board, flying. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Down, down, down he went, and then back up. Whoosh. Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I am a great jumper. And you know what? What? Said his dad. Surprise, double backflip is next. What a great book. I agree. This book showed us a strong example of courage. Yep. Jabari was afraid of jumping off the diving board, and we saw all the things he did to convince himself he was not ready. But then he found his courage and was able to jump off the diving board.
It was awesome, but it got me thinking.
About what?
Jabari needed to step up and show courage over a diving board.
Yeah?
What about when you need to step up and show courage when it comes to your friends?
Can you explain a little more about what you mean?
Well, a diving board is not going to talk back and decide not to be your friend anymore.
Oh, I see. How can we show courage in situations where you don't want to speak up because you don't want a friend to get mad at you?
Exactly.
You know what? Let's get the puppets to demonstrate the scenario.
Let's go play Foursquare.
I'll get the ball. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. All right, I got the ball. Let's start.
Miss Latour, come on. We're starting.
All right, I'm here. Calm down, ugly face.
Oh, okay.
Are you okay?
Not really. She really hurt my feelings.
Then you need to talk to her. Tell her to stop calling you that.
No, I don't want to say anything because then she'll stop being my friend.
Well, that's not a very good friend if she calls you hurtful names.
Take 2.
Let's go play Foursquare.
I'll get the ball. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. All right, I got the ball. Let's start.
Miss Latour, come on. We're starting.
All right, I'm here. Calm down, ugly face.
Hey, I don't like that name. You're being mean. Please stop calling me that.
I'm just joking.
Well, I don't find it funny. It really hurt my feelings.
Okay, I'll make sure to stop saying that.
Thank you.
Your challenge this week is to have the courage to stand up to anyone doing something wrong, even your friends.
Like in the demonstration, you need to step up and have courage when you face a challenge, whether it's trying something you are scared of, like Jabari, or maybe it's being honest and standing up for yourself to a friend.
We know you all have the ability to step up and show courage when you need to.
Absolutely. Before we wrap up this week's video, let's review our behavior expectations.
All right, Leopards, what are our school rules or behavior expectations?
Roars!
Okay, let's say it together.
R, respect. O,
ownership.
A, attitude. R, responsibility. S, safety. Great job. But before we go, how do we end our video with our roars chant? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Lake Marie, Lake Marie. Leopard show respect within our school community. Ownership, attitude, responsibility. Leopard show safety for you and me. Lake Marie, Lake Marie. Leopards, roar.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always,
Stay golden.